Amira started feeling scared all the time. She saw Mqanduli's face everywhere, in the dark corners of her hut, in the smoke from her cooking fire, even in her clinic's little cracked mirror. One morning, as she washed her hands in a tin bowl, the mirror didn't show her face, it showed Mqanduli, his eyes staring, his mouth moving with no sound. She screamed and broke the mirror with a rock, but the broken pieces still showed his face. Mqanduli, her hands shaking, begged Amira to stop. "It's the ancestors," she said, holding her necklace tight. "They're angry with us." Amira laughed, but inside, she wasn't so sure. She'd never believed in spirits since she was a little girl, but now things felt too strange. She decided to fix it. She'd find Thabo, take Mqanduli's face off him, and burn it. Maybe that would stop the creepy things she kept seeing. She found Thabo at a poacher's camp in the hills, a messy spot with old beer cans and tire marks. He was there, laughing with his friends, still wearing Mqanduli's face. But as Amira got closer, hiding her knife in her sleeve, he turned, and his face was hers. The same pretty cheekbones, the same full lips. "Looking for me," he said, his voice sounding just like hers. Amira froze, her head spinning. Thabo laughed, a scary sound that made her shiver. "Mqanduli's better at this than you thought." Amira's whole world fell apart. Mqanduli, her shy helper, had turned against her. Thabo told her everything, his new face, Amira's face, smirking as he spoke. Mqanduli had been his girlfriend for years, working in the clinic to learn Amira's tricks. When Mqanduli died, Mqanduli saw her chance. She'd put Amira's face on Thabo while Amira was asleep, using the same sleepy medicine Amira used on her clients. Then she'd put Thabo's old face on a sick man who was dying anyway, someone no one would care about, and left the body to look like Mqanduli. Mqanduli stepped out of the dark, her shy act gone, her eyes hard like stones. "You thought you were the only clever one," she said. She'd made everyone think Amira killed Mqanduli, knowing the village would hate her. With Amira's face on Thabo, they could take over her business, her money, her clients, her whole life. Amira jumped at Mqanduli, but Thabo's friends grabbed her and held her down. "You're done," Mqanduli said, holding up a knife. "We'll take your hands next, so you can't fix this." But as Mqanduli got close, a loud shout filled the air. Thabo fell, a spear in his chest, Amira's face ruined on his body. A man stepped forward, Sandile, Mqanduli's son, a cattle herder who'd been following the elders since the murder. He'd heard the rumors and found the camp. In the mess, Amira broke free, cutting Mqanduli's leg with her knife. She ran into the hills, her heart pounding, her face still hers, but for how long? Amira hid in a fishing village near Port St. John's, her clinic left behind, her name a bad word in Mqanduli. The people there told stories of a faceless spirit in the dunes, and Amira knew they'd come for her soon. Mqanduli was still alive, and Sandile was still looking, thinking Amira was the one who killed his father. One evening, as Amira sat on the beach, fixing a fisherman's cut hand, Mqanduli showed up. Her leg was wrapped up, her face marked with scars, but her eyes shone with a mean kind of happiness. "You can't hide forever," she said. "I've taken it all, your name, your work. You're nothing now." Amira didn't move. She was ready. "You forgot something," she said, pulling a tiny bottle from her bag, the sleepy medicine, now mixed with a deadly poison. She'd put it on her knife. When Mqanduli jumped at her, Amira slashed her, the blade cutting deep. Mqanduli gasped, her body shaking as the poison worked fast. She fell, her face stuck in a look of shock, her big plans dying with her. But Amira's win didn't last. Sandal came at sunrise, his spear ready. "For my father," he said, and stabbed her through the heart. As Amira fell onto the sand, her face, her real face, stared up at the sky. In Mqanduli, the stories never stopped. Some said Amira's spirit still swapped faces in the dark, a curse from the ancestors for her greedy ways. Hope you enjoyed the story, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story. Bye.